So I'm watching Cosmos, and the videos are pretty much the same as the books. I'm just gonna turn the volume down here a bit. Almost word for word, actually. So I'm having it in the background while I clean because, as you can see from just there, it's quite messy. This is going to be my main project. Most of these dishes are clean, I just have to put them away. But, you know, I've got to throw out garbage and clean things better and find a thing for my new spice organization there. And so I'm starting this week's vlog with cleaning. I tidied up my kitchen. Did most of the dishes. There's just one thing in there soaking. I got my new configuration with spices and stuff here. Yeah, I got some clips finally for this thing that I hung up. And reorganized this over here too. So here's some nice plants and stuff. Yeah. Nice to have a clean kitchen. Hi BookTube. I wanted to focus on Reggie. I'm just starting the house on Mango Street. And it begins with an introduction. And I generally don't read introductions unless I've already read the text before and I'm rereading it. Because I think that I might come across some spoilers or something. So I just wanted to ask you guys, do you guys read introductions? This is a pretty hefty introduction at 27 pages there. So I was just wondering if you guys read them. So I finished the house on Mango Street. It's only 110 pages, and it's mostly white space because it's a series of vignettes. It's very beautifully written, but there's a lot of not nice stuff happening. I wrote here, right near the beginning, is afraid of nothing except four-legged fur and fathers. And I thought, there's some alliteration there, but it's also like fearful. She's afraid of mice and fathers. And I thought about how that literary devices affect the delivery of the plot. You know, does it soften the blow? To have something just roll off your tongue very nicely like that. And what it made me do was return back to it and read it again, because I was like, oh, that's very nice. And then I was like, wait, that's actually not very nice. Like, okay, being afraid of mice is something, but being afraid of your father is different. And I find that throughout here is that she has this beautiful language and then like horrible things happening. Yeah, it's really good, really well worth the read. So here's my in the car update this week. I didn't do much of any like physical reading this week or this day today. I'm really tired. I just because I worked a split shift, which means I worked in the morning and then again in the evening, and it's currently 8:30 p.m. and I'm on my way home finally. But I did spend 2 hours driving today, listening to my audiobook, so it's something read today. Hi, so it's technically Saturday, but I want to talk about yesterday. Yesterday I just got really super incredibly busy, so I didn't get any reading done besides my audiobook, because I worked and then I did a lot of running around. It was payday, so I had to do like groceries and stuff like that. And then I hung out with my mom, we went and had supper, and then my brother, his birthday's on Monday, and he wants a tattoo for his birthday, so there's a place that does walk-in Fridays, so we went and we were just going to ask about prices, and the prices were good, and they said we can take you right now if you want, and we went, okay. So I'm going to insert a clip of his tattoo here, and mine, so you can see it up close. He got So It Goes from Kurt Vonnegut's Slaughterhouse 5, and I got ta'veren on my wrist, and it's facing so that I can see it instead of other people. The tattoo artist was like, don't you want other people to see it? And I'm like, no, it's a reminder to me, not to other people. This is from Wheel of Time, and ta'veren, in the Wheel of Time, there's this concept of like the Wheel of Time, and the wheel weaves as the wheel wills, which basically means like we're just stuck in the weaving of it. We're just up to fate. But a ta'veren has influence over the wheel. So that this is kind of like a reminder to like not just be passive. I gotta hold my wrist funny for you to see it. But to be more active and have more influence. So yeah, ta'veren. I really like it. So I'm about to film, and this is the background you normally see. And it's kind of awkward here because this is my hallway, so I have this much space to stand. But it's fortuitous that my bathroom is here. So this is how I have my camera set up, and then I have this shaving mirror that pops out so I can see the back of the screen. And, you know, my view is of the shower right there. But yeah, I'm going to be doing the old films tag. I was tagged by Shannon Riddler. So let me get to filming. Hi BookTube! I'm here today to do the old films bloopers. Hi BookTube! I'm here today to do the old books tag. I was tagged by Shannon Riddler, and let's get right to it. More. That's not the part. I think that's something to worry about. Monday. I think Reggie's having Garfield feelings about the day. And I've decided I'm going to DNF 2017 just because I'm not feeling compelled at all to pick it up. And we're going to pick out another book. You going to help me? No? So, let's see what book we have here. Oh, it's a classic. Oh, I think this is Augustine's Confessions. So yeah, I do want to read these. Don't be... I was just expecting something more with a plot right now, because I'm also reading Cosmos. So I think I'm gonna... Actually, I'll read this. I am gonna read this. But I don't currently have a fiction book on the go, so I'm gonna unwrap another one, I guess. Hi, Reggie. You gonna help me open a book? Yeah? Okay. Well, this is technically fiction, even though it's plays. This is 6 Plays by Heinrich Ibsen. I've read A Doll's House. I really like it. I know Shannon Riddler just recently read a bunch of his plays as well. So that's cool. So I realized I really should start wrapping up the end of the week instead of just letting it peter off. So I'm here today to just tell you what I read this week. I read 4 issues of comics. I say issues because I read the first issue of No One Left to Fight, which is about retired superheroes who have defeated the ultimate enemy, or so they think. And then I finished the last 3 issues of The Girl in the Bay by James D. Mateus, who wrote one of my favorite comics of all time, Moonshadow. And it was okay. It was a trippy thing that I think felt a bit rushed. I find that a lot with comics, is that like the first few issues go really slow, and then like everything has to happen in the end because they get canceled or something, or just whoever's writing it doesn't plan it very well. So yeah, I read those comics. I'm still listening to The Obelisk Gate. I am on track to finish that this week, this coming week. I have 2 chapters left. It is amazing. The narrator is amazing. It's not as mind-blowing as the first one. Like when you realize what's going on in the first one, like with all the different narratives. It's like, but this one has a few different perspectives, but it's not as mind-blowing, but the story is still really good. And the narrator, as I said, is amazing. So I finished The House on Mango Street by Sandra Cisneros. It's a series of vignettes. Really, this felt like it could have been written into like 2019 and not just the 1980s. It's the same issues faced in this book are issues that we face today. I concentrated on my tabs here on interactions between women and men and girls and men. So yeah, that was really cool. I am still reading Cosmos. I've watched the first 3 episodes of the series because I finished the first 3 chapters. And it's pretty much the exact same. The TV show is the word for word what's going on in the text as well. So there's that. I picked up St. Augustine's Confessions, and I've already tabbed more than I have in a lot of other books, and I'm only on page 55. I'm going to come with some more in-depth thoughts about this some other time, because it's about religion, and I have a lot of strong feelings about my faith and how it's being portrayed here. I unwrapped another book that I haven't started yet, and that is 6 Plays by Henrik Ibsen. The 6 plays are The Doll's House, Ghosts, An Enemy of the People, Rashomon, Hedda Gabler, and The Master Builder. I've only ever read A Doll's House, but I'm going to reread it because that was back in university, which 3rd year university I think I took it, which was 2006. Yeah, and then I DNF'd a book, not because I was hating it or anything, but just because I've been asking myself, like, what's the point in reading this? And, like, I didn't really care about the characters. I didn't really care about the plot. I didn't really see where the plot was going or where the characters were going. So I just decided it's not worth my time anymore to read it, and picked up some other stuff. So that's what I've read this week. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great week.